everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for another beautiful session of Gold Status. Today, I am here with Miss Gabby. Hi. All right. So, straight to the point. Thank you so much for being here, Gabby.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah. Gabby was also another contestant with the Detox. You did it for
5 weeks.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about it. How was your 5 weeks? What did you find most inspiring, or what did you find most difficult?
The 5 weeks went really, really well. Inspiring, it was to get healthy, to feel better. My mom joined me on the journey and my husband, so having the family support, it was super important because the hardest part was the last 2 days for me. I thought that I was going to be super hungry, but I was never hungry.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I was never hungry. Sometimes I got a little tired of the same thing, so trying new things is important. So the last 2 days were the most difficult for me.
Right. And I had mentioned to you, I remember the last couple of days where we were like, okay, guys, we're in the last week. Your mind is going to be like, okay, well, I'm only 2 days away. I guess I could have a chip or something, but really staying consistent those last few days is what really made.
Yes, it does.
I recall your husband did come in and he would weigh himself. He would just check. He didn't really want to follow protocol, which is fine, but you really stayed consistent on not trying to see the scale. And how was that experience for you? What happened?
Of course I wanted to know, but I was like, no. I got in onto the scale a couple times.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes and I asked my husband, I said, you look and tell me, this was my initial weight. Tell me if I went down or up. Don't tell me the number. So he will like,
Yeah.
but I start feeling it in my clothes.
Yeah.
I feel better. I feel with more energy.
Yeah.
So I could tell I was losing weight.
Right. And it's just for me as an observer, I just saw it everywhere in the shoulders and the stomach.
Oh yeah, my pants, my clothes.
Yeah.
Started fitting again.
Right. And the coolest thing is it's not a weight loss challenge, right? So I know we talk about like, oh my God, I've lost this much and this and that, because that's just really the physical form, but it's really what's going on energetically, what's happening internally.
Exactly.
And that's really the goal. But you can how much did you end up losing?
I ended up losing 14 pounds.
There you go.
In 5 weeks.
There you
which
go.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I would have never done it without going through this process.
Yeah.
Probably would have taken me longer.
Yeah.
But I have to say this process taught me to be consistent,
Yeah.
to say no.
Yeah.
Even if I see something, I'm like, no, I don't want it. Because I know how my body's feeling now.
Right.
I know how I will feel later, and you don't like the feeling. So.
Was there ever a sensation when you were coming in doing the energy work that was kind of a discovery for you? Like, was there a sensation or a feeling or something that popped up that you're like, I'm ready to just let go?
I feel like I was using food like to cope with when I was angry, when I was mad. And we felt it one time when you were on my stomach.
Both
and
of
I
us.
start feeling my stomach going down.
Yeah.
And it's like a release, like, okay, I don't need to carry this with me.
Right.
Because it's not necessary. So I learned to let go.
Right.
And now I can recognize when I start feeling something, it's like, ugh.
It's not the right
It's
way.
not, yeah.
Yeah, and the cool thing was that I think that was a takeaway from you that you were battling with is that your schedule is just really, really high pressured and just you have no time. So at first I was a little worried because I'm like, oh, you really do need to do a little bit of prepping, and the emotional state plays a huge role in this, but you overcame it. That's a huge accomplishment.
I want to say that my body was ready.
Yeah.
And my mind was ready.
Right.
But I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't hard for me at the beginning.
Right.
It was like, woohoo, I'm here.
Right.
And it was exciting, like cutting for of course it's work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to get up a little extra early, go to the store more often. But it was like, I feel so good doing all that.
Right.
And Elmer, my husband, we feel like it was like a team. I think that played a big role in our journey because we were in the same page.
Right.
Like it's like we are not having anything we don't need to eat.
Right.
And that helps a lot, because when you have the temptation, it can be harder.
Right, absolutely. And the funny thing is, most people feel intense the first week because there's transitioning, and you just kind of flew. You're like, oh, I'm fine. You came in, I'm like, at first I was like, are you having candy, or are you having a burger that you're not telling me about? But no, you were just, like you said, you were just ready to just let go. You were prepped for it. And what's also interesting is you also were in the energy classes before. So you took my level 1. How do you think that helped you kind of prep for the energy detox?
I think I understand more how energy works, how you storage energy in your body, and why it's not good for you, why you need to let it go, and how it's affecting your health. Because literally, energy is affecting your organs internally.
Everything. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And how do you feel like now that you've completed both the energy class and the detox, how do you feel like you've changed, whether that's physical, spiritual, and emotional? What's
physical,
your everyday? Yeah.
I feel good and I want to continue. I learn consistency.
Right.
I learn discipline.
Right.
I learn to say no if I don't want to eat it. Even if I want to eat it, I will be like, do I really want it?
Yeah.
No. It's just the craving.
Yeah.
Emotionally, I learned that I can do hard things.
Yeah, good for you.
Like, hard things are hard to do, but you can do it. Like, I did it, and it was hard.
Honestly,
it wasn't that easy.
Honestly, if you can do the 5 weeks and like accomplish it the way you did, you really can do everything. You've literally just set the foundation for you to really grow in any retrospect, whether it's personal, whether it's with family, whether it's through your life goals. And then that brings me to my next, and it's really just the question I love asking, and that's like, as you continue on the journey that you are on now, how do you feel like you have achieved or are one step closer to really getting that gold status?
I feel like I'm closer. It's work to do.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for the next detox.
Yeah.
Because now I know what to do. I know how important it is. I know how it make me feel.
Yeah.
So it's really important to take care of your body.
Right.
It's really important to take care of your health.
Right.
Of course, the physical has a lot to do. I want to look good.
Right.
But I want to be healthy.
Right.
And you remember my liver? You told me a couple times, I feel something in your liver.
Right.
My levels were high, so it wasn't functioning well. And they are back to normal now.
There you go.
So,
congratulations. I think that was the hardest part. I remember going into your sessions and being like, you really
like
need
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it was very consistent. Yeah. Okay, good to know. That's some good news. Yeah, okay, that's an accomplishment. That's amazing. Yes. And with that being said, Gabby, for someone that may be in the space of thinking about doing an energy detox or an energy class, what would you say to them? What would you...
I will say your body's ready. You just have to go and do it. Because we put a lot of excuses. I could have put millions of excuses.
Yeah.
The financial skills, the time skills, and we all struggle with those things.
Right.
I mean, really, but if you have money to buy a coffee every day out of your house or a meal at the restaurant, you can invest that money in your health. And trust me and believe me, you are not gonna regret it.
Right. Actually, people who do the detox end up saving more
money. We save money, yes. Because it was really nowhere to go that you can eat. Well, a couple times I went to a restaurant and I asked for a salad with no dressing, no cheese, just the lettuce, tomatoes, and carrots. And the guy looked at me like, and I said, I'm in a special diet right now, but I have my dressing in my bag. So I put the dressing over and I enjoyed my salad and I was able to go places.
Yeah.
We have couple family gatherings and it was hard, the food smelled good, but I think the most important part was not to let your body be hungry.
Right.
So I will eat my fruit and I will bring my fruit with me. I will eat and I was like, I'm fine. I don't need it.
Beautiful. And that's your results, Gabby.
There are the results. So now I can do the same. I can go to a family gathering. If I see something that I know is not healthy, I can say, no, I don't want it. I will look for the fruit or eat before I go.
Yeah. And
I'm
this is
okay.
not saying you can't have a taco. You can
Oh,
definitely
no,
have your
yeah.
taco or your burger. But you know, it's just with moderation and being mindful about what you really want.
Make better choices. I learned to make better choices.
Good for you, Gabby.
That's what I did.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, for
you're
being here with us.
welcome.
Guys, if you're interested in doing the Energy Detox, we're going to have the next one in January 2025. Woo, woo, you heard it for her, not for me. But yes, come visit us. If you have any questions, we have everything online, as well as you are able to text us, send us any messages. If you come in January, I'm sure you'll be able to meet Gabby as well. And yeah, please keep in touch. Thank you for following us. And yes, thank you, Gabby, for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Yay. Bye, guys.